Hey guys, we've been working on the Giraffe SDK, which allows you to create custom apps using the Giraffe maps, layers, and a bunch of other functions as well. And I think we've got some really interesting apps that I thought I would show you today. One in particular, which we've built leveraging the SDK, bit of UI. Now, what we need is some data. So let's say we're doing a corridor study, and we have we have the regrid parcel data, which is coming from regrid, and this regrid data is fantastic, but it doesn't have the building height controls. The building height controls comes from the zoning map height controls over here. Now it would be fantastic if we could join those two bits of data so we could filter on height as well as the regrid data set. And that's what this app does. So you choose a base data set, regrid, and what that does is it makes a local copy. So I'll turn off regrid now, a local copy of the database. And this little local copy, it has all the properties that were on the regrid dataset. And then you select a join layer. In this instance, it's the height districts, and you join against the regrid dataset. And now what's happened is the regrid dataset has been enhanced with these gen heights and heights from the zoning dataset. So this is a map server that just comes directly from the city of San Francisco. And we've just combined them into one data set. And once we've done that, what we can do is we can use Lens to do something wonderful. So let's get some 3D, and we'll extrude by gen height, and we'll color by parcel value. And I'm just going to scale that to feet. So by 0.3, that's the actual height. And you can see something strange happens over here is that you get these extraordinarily tall sites over the green space, and that's because those are set to open space, and so the height control is set to like 1,000,000. But never we fear, because we just get that gen height and we say like 8,000. I think we say less than 8,000. Yeah, so the really, really big ones, we just filter them out. Now let me get a nicer palette. Civitas, update, turn this boy off. And I'll turn off that outline. How good is that? So we've just built an accurate height map from two data sets that we've just merged in less than 3 minutes into one data set. So now I'm going to go show you how it works in Sydney. So let's fly over there, Sydney, Australia. All right, and let's say we're doing a corridor study over here. All right, so I'm gonna set this as the corridor, and then I'm going to select on Land Zoning New South Wales, join that. Then I'm going to select on Heritage, join on that. I'm just popping those on there. Land Zoning Heritage Floor Space, join on that. And let's say that's enough. Okay, so now this Prime Cadastre New South Wales is again one of those composite data sets. So I'll leave Heritage on just to show you how it works, and we'll filter out the cadastres that are heritage. So we want to punch those ones out. So let's add a filter. And the property we're looking for is this H name. You see this H name is what is heritage there, Glover and Nathan's Estates Heritage Conservation Area. So if H name is empty, as in there's no H name, then we know that we can build this. Let's go is empty. And I'm going to put the star on, and let's go for 3D, and we'll color by SIM code. Now SIM code is the zoning code. So if I turn on the land zoning in New South Wales, there it is. And if I right click on this one, for instance, you can see that SIM code is R3. And so I'm coloring by SIM code. So this guy has the SIM code R3. And so all of these purples are R3s. All right, and now we might as well do the height. And the height is called, I haven't joined on height. Never be feared. Height of building New South Wales, join. Right, there it is. Now I should be able to find the max height. There it is, max BH, that's the max building height. I'll turn that up and I'll turn that off. And there we have it. What we've done is we've created a data set now, a composite data set from a bunch of various zoning layers in New South Wales. And you can see why our layers are the way they are and where the heritage starts and ends, and why we're considering these parcels in our analysis. And we're good to go. We've made forward progress. Now this works on almost every map server and feature server and vector server, like Mapbox style. The way it's calculating intersection is with centroid, so it takes the centroid of a parcel and then intersects it against the polygons. So if there's that case where you're zoning half intersects and half doesn't the cadastre, then you will have a little bit of strife. That is a relatively uncommon situation for obvious reasons, but it can lead to pain. It can also lead to pain, obviously, if your cadastre is like a U shape and the centroid happens to fall in the U. So be aware of that. We may upgrade that algorithm soon.